What's up, guys? So it's been a little while, obviously enough. Phone case has changed, so the mic probably works a lot better now. Admittedly, I could use the external mic, but I'm not going to. The classes have been pretty crazy recently. Been working a lot. I've just been doing a whole bunch of stuff a lot recently, so I haven't been able to film, haven't really been able to work past what I've already done on the engine. So today, of course, crazy snowstorm in Wyoming, snow day. What does one do on a snow day when your midterms are canceled? Come out here and you work on your engine. I'm not necessarily going to do a film time-lapse. Obviously, you saw how bad that went last time. But I'll come back to you when it's probably put together, hopefully. There were a few things that I had to change, though. I had to order a few things. So, indirectly, I wouldn't have been able to assemble it anytime soon until here recently. One of the biggest problems was the actual case bolts. This is the old case bolt. It's beyond rusty, totally horrible. I can't even get that washer off because of all the rust buildup. It's as far as it'll come down right there. So, the next issue was the actual, here, let's see if we can get it to focus. For the seals, for the case bolts, they're just absolutely horrendous. So I had to order new ones, and I figured might as well order new bolts at the same time. So now I have new bolts and new everything. Pretty big difference. I just ordered an entire crankcase set. Obviously, came with new washers. It's genuine Subaru. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. Obviously, putting this guy together, using Ultra Ray like everybody else, and seems to be using to actually get these assembled. So, yeah, let me get down to it and I'll be back when it's assembled. Either that or I'll put this into the second video of me putting the pistons in and other things. Depends on the length. So, I said I wasn't really going to film anything, but I figured I should at least fill you on what I'm going to do. Obviously, this is all the bolts and stuff laid out. I'm going to do a dab on each of the threads with the oil, do dabs on these guys with the oil, and then all these three go on, six go on 6 here. 2 of the long ones are going to go regular washer, 2 of the short ones are going to go regular washers. These guys, don't have to worry about it. Obviously, this is playing with my OCD. Spent a little while trying to find it. These guys right here, they're a 12, and the kit that I bought exactly for this, which I put down here on top of my toolbox, the kit I bought to try and rebuild doesn't have a 12, as you can see. So, I had to go hunting, and I found a 12 with the right amount of teeth. Oh, come on. There we go. 12. Same thing for these bolts right here, the regular bolts. That's a 12. That's a 12 right there. So I'm going to do all that. Obviously, I'm going to pipe the Ultra Gray around this entire rim. Put all the seals in. Get it assembled. And then let it sit for an hour and then come out and torque it. So, well guys, I got it assembled. For now, I need to go into town and buy a smaller, a smaller 12.12 because it won't fit in there. And to get that one torqued, obviously I need that. But otherwise, got her all assembled, put together. And also had a little bit of an oopsie. It's not a bad cut. It's just a flesh wound. But for now, I'm going to call it a night. I'll go shopping tomorrow, get the proper guy so that I can finish torquing down that final bolt. I got it a little bit torqued, but not bad, and I don't want to round it, obviously. So for now, I guess it's going to be a night for me and then the school day, but it'll be a blink for you guys. So see you in a few seconds. Alright, guys. So, one first obvious thing, well, maybe obvious if you're paying attention, I had made a slight mistake. I have already resplit and fixed said mistake, and for the people who know what that mistake is, you were probably screaming at the screen the entire time. My excuse, which it's still an excuse and everybody knows what excuses are, is that I did it late at night and I wasn't paying attention. Now, if you're wondering what mistake I made, I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to be observant. And for the people who have rebuilt EJs or taken EJs out before and know exactly what I'm talking about. Why, like what I did wrong. But otherwise, there it is, fixed. Went and bought a new set of just cheapo sockets so that I can torque this guy properly. I'm going to get onto that and get it torqued down, let it sit for a little while longer, and then probably put the pistons in, try and do everything else. Well, that's all she wrote for that. As for these two bolts, this one here and this one right here, just hand tighten those as tight as possible. But it's torqued down. Good. Obviously, I can't put fluid in it for 24 hours, but I can anyways because it's not done. As for these bolts here, there, and then there's two on the other side right there and there. You torque those 14-22, flip it over 14-22 diagonal out in, and flip it back over 37 on these once you flip back over. All of these bolts here, and of course it's upside down, but all those bolts there, you torque to 20. So, that's all she wrote for that section. Just now I do some quick research, figure out the best way to put these in. Yes, I do have the piston ring compressor. I also need to put the piston rings on, for that matter, onto my pistons. But I'm probably going to upload this, well, edit it real quick and then upload it just so that there's something there. And continue working on putting the pistons and everything else in together. Maybe even the heads. Obviously head gaskets, all that jazz. So, yeah, I guess. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking with me, if you are even still sticking with me on this very long process of rebuilding this engine. Probably the longest rebuild that you've ever seen. Mainly just because I get busy or I start, putting it off and stuff of that sort. I really want to get it done. But now I actually have the free time to do it for now. So, as for now, I'll see you guys later.